Welcome back, class. We had so many people interested in our last Q&A video that I decided to do another one because you guys had so many questions.
Move, Izuku. And I'm here too. So you're welcome.
Yes, it seems like, yet again, most of your questions were prompted at both of us, so...
Yeah.
I had a special guest come back just for you, class.
You're welcome. I'm a busy man, you know.
I texted you like 15 minutes ago.
Shut up. Hey, don't make me look desperate in front of everybody, okay?
So I already have a bunch of questions prepped. You guys completely filled our inbox with it. We have so many to get through, so we can't do all of them, but we'll do the ones that are probably the most interesting.
Yeah.
So the first question is from Anthony Evil. Mr. Midori, on a scale from All Might to Aizawa, how sleep deprived do we make you in total? This is my third coffee today.
I'd say Aizawa. I think he works harder than Aizawa. Watching him work makes me wonder how Aizawa gets so tired. He stays up too late.
So many papers to go through.
He's so thorough. He's like, but I really have to...
I want everybody to have a fair shot.
He's one of those types that cannot take shortcuts.
No, I also don't do grading curves.
Work harder, not smarter. That is his motto.
Kachan, stop.
Okay, fine.
There's questions specifically for Kachan already.
Okay, cool.
You know who's
Great.
popular?
Let's see. Do you like Pop Rocks, since they're like mini explosions? I have not had Pop Rocks since kindergarten. What do you think I am? How many times do you accidentally call Izuku Deku, or on purpose? It does happen sometimes. If he annoys me really bad and I go, Deku, and then like, Izuku.
You think he would finally stopped after 8 years of trying not to, but he has his moments.
Sometimes it still happens. And you know, I call him Deku in other situations too, but you know.
What is that?
Do you... Oh, this is questions by Momo Y1K for Do you get to school early just to see Izuku in a suit? What other time do I have? You know, like
you don't have to go to school early. All I wear is suits.
He gets to work pretty early, and then you know that gives me plenty of time before he starts work to see him because I have to go on my hero routes afterwards. So yeah, early is the best time.
Kachan, I have a guilty admission about those mornings. I just slept over in my classroom because I was up late grading papers.
I know.
You know? What does that mean?
Sometimes I'm in the closet also throughout the night. Have you not noticed my pillow setup in there? I know, because I peek through the closet a little bit.
We're gonna move on.
And we have sleepovers and you don't even know!
This joke's not funny anymore, Kachan.
It is funny to me. Does Bakugo get annoyed when you call him Kachan?
I think he stopped getting annoyed with me calling him Kachan when we were like 16.
I call myself Kachan Bakugo.
He's Kachan.
Yeah.
There's nothing to be annoyed about. Kachan is Kachan.
That's who I am.
Yeah.
So,
it's like calling the sky blue.
Do you eat broccoli and pretend you're eating yourself?
I don't think I think about it when I'm eating broccoli.
That's wild. That's a wild fantasy to have.
I feel like that's a nightmare I've had before.
Yeah, who would want to pretend they're eating themselves? I've never heard of like self-cannibalism as a thing. You know what I mean? Like, who does that?
Much less just projecting yourself onto a food.
It's strange.
Una Painen said, Bakugo and Izuku, hug right now, please. Okay.
No.
Come on, Kachan.
No,
Come on.
Izuku.
Put it here.
It's a question, not a dare.
Put it here, Kachan.
It's a question, not a dare.
Kachan. Cool Cairo asked me, how is Bakugo like now? Is he more nicer? He's definitely mellowed a lot. He's a lot nicer. Yeah. We're like best buddies now.
Your brain only fully forms once you hit 25. Haven't you heard it? I've matured. I'm much more mature now.
He's been going to anger management classes.
No. I don't have a therapist, okay? I don't need one.
That's not true. Vala Melon said, for Bakugo, when are you going to tell him, bro? Tell who what?
I have not returned Denki's CDs.
Oh, you should do that.
And I haven't told him that he doesn't know because he doesn't really notice anything ever. So I should probably tell Pikachu that I still have his CDs I borrowed.
And then you should also return them because music's pretty important to him.
Yep.
Yeah.
Maybe I should just re-gift it to him for his birthday. He won't even know.
I can't condone that.
Okay.
Unknown 12 is what I'm gonna say. Teacher Izuku, can we give Bakugo a presentation on bullying?
Hey, I haven't bullied in a long time, ever since I've been out of school, where you do bullying.
Yeah, that's so high school of him.
I don't bully now, I'm an adult.
You really don't bully anyone? You pick on quite a few pro heroes from what I can tell. That's kind of the reason you're not
And
super popular.
interns.
Yeah.
And civilians.
Yeah.
And criminals.
You know what, class? If you put that together, I think it'd be a great idea.
Shut up!
Sadie XOXO15 asked, what's your favorite memory of each other from when you were in UA together? I'm intrigued.
Intrigued, huh?
I think there's a lot of good memories of us together. Specifically, I guess, in UA would be our big fight.
Damn.
Well, I just finally got to understand you better.
Big fight. Yeah, the big fight that we had. That's my favorite.
No, but...
It's my favorite when I beat his ass. And that was a few times, and so, like, I have every single one, like, logged away in the brain. I just thought he was going to say something way more wholesome and meaningful. He's just like, fight. My favorite's when I beat his ass. So, we love fighting a lot. Whatever we fought is a great
It is
time.
kind of meaningful. What do you mean, Kachan? That was like a big moment for us to finally, like, be on the same page.
Well, that was a great time too, yeah, because I beat your ass, so good. Yeah, it was a good time. I just wasn't expecting it, you nerd.
Tiger Lily 2397 asks, what kind of stories does Bakugo tell your students when you're not there? I wouldn't know. I'm not there. What kind of stories do you tell my students, Kachan?
About how,
How you beat my ass?
how when we were in school together, I beat your ass. Yep. Sometimes I tell them about that one time we were in class and you like sneezed and like a whole snot bubble came out and you went like this to try to hide it, but I'm behind you so I could see it. It was like big. It was like, I didn't think that could happen in real life. I only seen it in anime, you know?
So we need to get that presentation on bullying.
Hey. Good Girls Rule said, Izuku, do you know / and or like that Bakugo likes you in a suit? Clarification, you do know. If you know, if you do, what? If you know, do you like that? If you don't, do you like that? You know.
I'm so sorry, do I know what now?
Hospital.
Hospital.
And Katsuki, how much do you cook for Izuku and how many times a day do you check in with him about how much he's eaten? Okay, I know what you're trying to say. But Izuku, do you know / and or like that what? Likes you in a suit. Anyway, I thought that was gonna be a funny one, but I can't even.
This is making my brain hurt. Everybody looks good in a suit.
Uh-huh. You do look good in a suit.
Thank you.
You look sharp.
Thank you.
Yeah, you go to work and it's not weird.
I'm better at tying ties now.
Yep.
It took me 10 years.
Every man looks good in a suit. Every woman looks good in a suit.
Everyone looks good in a suit.
Have you ever seen Mirko in a suit? Oh.
And Kachan and I usually have a few meals together a week. We text each other pretty frequently.
Yeah, I do cook for him because he does kind of just have instant food. Yeah, he does. He just goes to the convenience and just gets whatever. Midoriya, what does Aizawa think of you now by working there?
I think he's a lot less fond of me. I think when I was one of his students, it was like I was his problem child that he begrudgingly liked.
He took you under his wing.
Yeah, but now that I'm his coworker, I think he's kind of like... He said...
Yeah. You're not cute anymore. Dude, honestly, I feel like it's gotta be like when SpongeBob like tried to dress all nice and he's like this, like with his like I bet that's like what happened when you first came into work And I bet that gave him the ick for the rest of your career. Anyway, Murder Plushies, asked, Izuku, what do you think about those fanfics of you being a villain?
I didn't know that was a thing. And I don't know how I feel about that. I guess all in good fun?
Sorry, Mystic Something's question was hidden by read more. All I could read was between the two, what do you prefer when you consume? And then we pressed read more, and it says, when you consume any kind of media, yaoi or yuri? And then the next one's, if you both were to hypothetically on a date, right? Hypothetically. What and where do you both think would be the ideal date? Going to a coffee shop, the cinemas, do tell. And then can you both, like, finally solve that homosexual will they, won't they tension between you two? Honestly, it's getting tiring at this point. Okay, sorry that we're not dating, for your own, okay. What are your favorite childhood memories between each other? Okay, that's so funny how that last one was like, and then what do you like?
I think there's a student who is just fujoing out right now.
Who? We've got to get them expelled. Inappropriate behavior.
Do I answer any of these? I think maybe I move along.
I think we move along. Yep.
Peich19 asked, does Bakugo have a favorite student?
Yeah, I like the one that you hate. Because he
I
knows
don't hate him.
What was his name again?
You're talking about Koda?
Koda, yeah.
I love Koda. He's just a problem child.
Yeah, and he annoys the hell out of you. And that's why I like him the most. Yeah.
Anyway, they followed up with, and Deku the Delulu, what is your favorite thing to do during the summer holidays?
Deku the Delulu? What is that?
What answer for that nickname?
What kind of nickname is that?
Summer holidays. I usually work through my holidays. I'm usually still working. I have to prepare for all of my lecture plans, like, when they come back from break.
This guy doesn't take a vacation.
I take like a week.
He goes to the nearest, like, All Might merch store and just kind of, like, nods out.
Yeah.
That's what he does.
I do that.
He doesn't really get out.
I'll go back home and see my mom, you know? And then I just kind of, like, lay in my bed for a week to try to reserve all of my energy until I have to go back. Normal things.
Okay.
Alex That Diva asked, here's some questions. Deku, is it true that some of your former classmates' kids are in your class? Considering we graduated 8 years ago, no.
Yeah, he doesn't teach elementary schoolers.
Yeah, I teach high schoolers. Give it like another 10-ish years, maybe. None of them have had kids yet. You gotta wait a while.
They have to cook.
They gotta cook.
They gotta cook a little bit more before they get into UA.
Kiri, if he's there.
Kiri, if he's there. Kiri.
I guess we need to start bringing more people in on these.
There's so many, like, when are you guys gonna admit that you guys are dating?
We're not dating.
We're not dating. Why would I date this nerd? Even though he has got kissable lips and strange, like, feminine, large, beautiful eyes with long lashes and...
Guys, he's making fun of me again.
And see, that's how he takes it whenever I do that.
I thought I stopped having as much of a baby face.
No. You got a little squarer jaw, which is a little bit more, you know, attractive. See, it's just bushed off, so... it's just not going anywhere, okay? You need to know, me and you, it's just... It's not that I am not... You know me. You've seen me. I'm not very... Okay.
What is happening?
I'm not very quiet about it, okay? We know. This one... I try, you know? Like, I'm sorry you guys hate the wait and hate the suspense.
What are we talking about?
Yeah, see? Yeah, okay, alright. What's your favorite fruit juice, Mr. Deku? Ladybug creates art. I did not know you were teaching elementary schoolers.
I didn't either. Apple. Anyway.
Oh god. Do you like to crochet? You do.
I do. I'm not very good at it. I don't do it enough.
3.
Maybe I'll try to make Katsudon a scarf for...
Do not make me a scarf, nerd! It's gonna look like shit.
No, if I gonna start now and I get a lot of practice.
Oh my god, so one end of it's gonna look like, and the other one's gonna be like perfect? No, the whole thing's gonna look like that. Deku.
Do you have any other hobbies than analyzing quirks? Collecting All Might merch.
That is a big hobby of his, and it is draining his paychecks. He works so hard at work just to fuel his All Might addiction.
You know, since he retired, a lot of his merch has really gone up in value because you can pretty much only get it secondhand at this point. They don't make new releases very often.
And his collection's already big, so he's just snagging the last bits, which are really expensive.
Really expensive.
Uh-huh, like only one made. It's the golden version. It's the secret.
Yeah, that's why I sleep at the school sometimes. It's because my room is full of my merch. How is Bakugo? I don't know, Kachan, how are you?
What?
Why did you do that?
Yeah, it's a joke. Should I finish my word study for English class?
Do your homework. You're in my class. You're in UA. You're in one of the most prestigious schools in the world. Just do your homework.
Yeah.
Question for Bakugo by It's Toga. No, it's not. There's reasons it's not. Gosh, that's horrible. Anyway, what's scarier, your mom or Aizawa? Or is it a tie?
Yeah, I actually have not power scaled the two before in my head.
I would say Aizawa. I think his mom's really nice.
It's my mom.
Oh, it's
For
not.
me, it's my mom.
She's so nice.
Look, Aizawa usually doesn't do anything that will break the rules of the school. My mom, ooh.
Fair enough. Questions for Izuku. If you could trade quirks with anyone, who would you choose and why? Kachan.
You're gonna give me no quirk?
Okay, I take it back.
Shit.
I just thought you had the best one.
That's nice, but yeah, it's a trade. So
I don't want to leave anybody without a quirk that's had one their whole life. That's not really fair.
just trade it with somebody else that has no quirk.
Yes.
God. This got sad.
This got sad, Kachan.
What's the username?
It's
Nice
Shits
move.
Toga.
Nice move, Shits Toga.
That's not what it is.
Shits Toga. I said it a little too fast, okay?
We know your favorite food is Katsudon, but is that just because it reminds you of a less angry version of Bakugo? I don't really see the similarity.
Hospital.
Like,
What?
is it just the katsu in the name? However, Katsudon is the best food ever.
Katsu means cutlet. Katsuki does not mean cutlet of any kind. Got it?
FNAF Lover 101 said, Izuku, do you regret losing your powers? No, I don't. I think it'd be great to still have them, but the reason that I lost them was important, you know? Yeah, I mean, I technically wasn't going to have them otherwise, so it's kind of things returning back to perceived normal. And I used them to save a lot of people, so I don't regret that. Also, Bakugo, if Izuku ever became a hero again, how would he react?
Jumping up and down. Bouncing off the walls. Left and right. Up and down. I mean, in the privacy of my own home, I might let out a yippee or two. Okay? So, you know, just so you know my stance on it.
Well, I'm sorry that's never gonna happen, Gotchon. Okay.
I don't like accepting that it might not be a thing ever. So don't say that wrong, Izuku. You have to be conscious of my feelings, even though you lost your quirk. Would I consider myself a zombie?
Asked JustMel345.
They said they like, again, another read more situation, okay? So all I can see is them politely asking, hi, I have a couple. Deku, how'd you react when Quirks get asked you if they could be your hero? Totally normal, right? Read more. Bakugo, would you consider yourself a zombie? Oh, because I died! You!
Oh!
That's rude! That's rude to say. No, I'm alive, dumbass! I'm not a zombie. It took me a while to get it because I'm alive.
We've already met a guy that has a zombie quirk. So.
Do you see me go and no! I made your brains. Like, no! Have I said brains once in this entire time?
I think you just said it 3 times, Katsudon.
Shut the f up, Izuku. I mean, your brain's next.
Todoroki Icy Thought. What a username. Izuku, have you ever snapped at Bakugo? If so, why?
That's probably the real Todoroki.
No.
It's probably the real Todoroki.
His username would literally be Shoto. And that's it.
Right. What if it's a typo?
It would be somebody took Shoto because he took too long to get social media, and he'd have to do the real underscore Shoto to get his name. Yeah, sorry.
Izuku, have you ever snapped at Bakugo? If so, why? Oh yeah.
Tell me about it.
No, you tell me about it.
I don't really.
You don't notice when you snap at me?
No, I don't know.
Oh no, this. Oh no, he does. He does. Oh yeah.
What?
Yeah, he does.
Katsudon has done nothing but drop shit on the floor today. Katsudon.
This is gross, Izuku.
Yeah, it is, because you dropped it on the floor, Katsudon.
Yeah.
Just split this one with me. Stop touching that one.
Okay.
Covered in hair. Move it further away, Katsudon. Get all of this out of here. Katsudon.
I don't really see myself as the snapping kind.
He's very nice and polite most of the time, but he actually does have a short fuse. He really only does it around me. He doesn't even do it around his students, okay? He snaps me for everything. If I do something wrong, if I'm doing something haphazardly, especially if I'm doing something weird in his office, he'll quickly, like, put in that Katsudon, like...
Move it further away, Katsudon.
Like, I'll get your ass, like, kind of like...
Katsudon.
No, he snaps. Oh yeah, no. It's the specific tonation I gotta watch out for. I gotta look and look.
Well, Katsudon, maybe you should stop doing weird stuff in my office.
We can't keep saying it like that.
You started it.
I was just being vague. I didn't know what verbiage to use, and then you had to use it again, and now it sounds worse coming out of your mouth. I'm not doing weird shit in his office, okay? I might be touching something or whatever.
He eats Takis at my desk, and then he touches the papers I'm grading.
And that's...
I think I'm a little bit valid to be a little bit...
You snapping when I'm trying to help. I'll pick up a pen wrong, and you're like, Gotcha, I'm
Don't
like...
touch my desk!
You ask me to sometimes!
No, you convince yourself to. Ozzy's Vents asked, Bakugo, my fave pro ever.
Okay.
Tell me, what's the hardest thing you've had to overcome in your years as a hero?
Being nice.
He hasn't overcome it yet.
That's the hardest thing.
He's still working on it.
I don't even know, every single time someone's like, hey, you gotta be nice to at least the civilians you're rescuing. I try every time, and it's apparently not good enough. They're like, oh, help me, and I'm like, you can get up. I'm just giving them the actual, like, honest truth.
He's not very good at emotional support. That's why there's other heroes usually on the scene to help with the people who are in hysterics, because he doesn't handle that very well. That, and if they have somehow gotten themselves into the situation, he's not empathetic in the slightest.
Well, you were trying to steal the gas pump, and that's why it blew up. Why did you call me? I make stuff blow up.
Narikugo asked, Bakugo, when's the wedding? You're getting married, Katsudon?
No,
Why didn't you tell me? I thought we were best friends and you didn't tell me?
Oh my god, Izuku, no! I'm not getting married.
You would tell me, right? If something important like that was happening.
Yeah.
Okay. Man, I was worried for a minute. It's Robin Hood asked, Bakugo, tell Deku the real reason you're not number 1. Yeah. Why is that?
You know.
Because you're horrible at emotional support and empathy?
Yeah.
Yeah. You could do better. I know you could.
I'm a little angry, alright? I got stuff going on in my life, you don't know.
You need to be in the top 10. Top 5.
You don't know. You don't know what's going on in my life.
No. If Endeavor could have been number 2 despite his horrible personality, you could be up higher, Katsudon. I believe in you. I'm your biggest fan, you know.
Well, now we have our entire class to be going up against, so you know.
Yeah, but you're still like the coolest and strongest one. Market yourself better. Yeah.
What else is good about me?
You're strong, you're reliable, you're smart, you have probably the quickest reaction time of anybody.
Mm-hmm.
So it actually makes you the most adept at handling those kinds of scenes. It's just that you don't hold your tongue at all. And you also don't play into any of your own coolness. You just come off as kind of an asshole.
But like, you kind of like that,
I mean,
right?
plenty of people like assholes.
Plenty of people like assholes.
What did I say?
So Izuku, do you swing that way? Do you also
What?
Do you also like assholes, Izuku?
What's happening? Where are we? What's happening? We're moving on.
Okay.
Katsudon, sit up straight.
Okay. Yes. Yes, sir.
Izukatsu, what a username, asked, what's your guys' opinion on yourselves in the fantasy AU?
Looks good.
The art's really nice.
I got the turtle shell made in my office over there for his shoulder. I started on it, didn't finish
Like
it.
5 years ago?
Mm-hmm.
Longer.
It's a nice looking turtle shell.
They asked what your favorite coffee is.
The Death Wish.
Yeah, he keeps Death Wish
Death Wish
coffee.
espresso.
It's really good. It's really strong.
I like dark roast, okay?
Oh, I have coffee.
Give it to me. Izuku flavored. I'm a happy man right now.
Oh, you're saying strange things.
When am I not, Izuku? Just ignore it like you always
has
do.
caramel macchiato creamer.
Like,
what do you mean?
Oh, you always do. Continue.
It's because I don't understand what you're saying.
And Nicole asked, did I pass today's test?
Well, that was today, so I haven't finished grading them yet. And I also am not going to expose you on a Q&A thing. I wouldn't want your classmates to know.
But they did misspell passed.
They did spell it past, like past tense instead of pass, like passing
Pass.
grade or passing someone.
But also, did I passed is still not good grammar.
No.
You must be failing your English class. Good
Really,
luck to you.
really lucky. I'm a history teacher.
Yeah.
Looping back, do your English homework. Anyway. Danny Creator 12 asked, for you both, if you could tell 14-year-old you anything, what would it be? That you become an amazing hero and become best friends with Katsudon.
I'd probably tell him the same thing and his mind would break.
Or does it break in different directions?
I'm hoping maybe he would start something a little sooner.
I think he would hate you for it.
Nah, he'd be like, you're so cool. Did I bully Deku enough? And I'll be like, we're actually best buddies and I'm desperate to see him any single time I can and he's the light of my life and I want to catch up to him. And I'm doing so much for him right now and you have no idea and you'd better not be mean to him anymore unless it's flirting. And then he'd be like, what the f***? I'd break his little brain. I hope to break it earlier. That's kind of what I'm hoping for. Is that like I break it a little earlier, that way
So
I don't...
we could have all of our high school years together as friends?
Yeah, you know, yeah, or other things. Yeah. I
Okay.
totally don't feel like I've missed out on a few years, you know? Ollie Life, T6, I said, if you were to wear a tree trunk costume, would you look like a tree, Mr. Izuku? I want to see him in a tree trunk costume now.
You know what? Post-editing, slap a tree trunk on there.
Stay really still, Izuku. Perfect. I do think he would look like, I think he would look like a tree with like, yeah, an extra branch right here that's full of leaves, yeah.
Yeah.
Or a weird looking owl.
Snipsy Shear asked, question for you both. Do you still keep in contact with the rest of your old classmates and who do you talk to the most? You know, when you're an adult, like it's really busy and they're all like pro heroes, full-time jobs and all of that. Really Katsudon's the only one that I talk to much nowadays. We just, you know, managed to stay in contact. Everybody else kind of like pittered out after high school, which is like fine. You know, they're all busy. They're starting agencies and...
There are 308, are we even halfway through these comments? I'm gonna... Oh, oh my god.
Well, I started top, so I did the most popular ones first.
What's the last one? Isabella Megoffin, maybe? Bakugo, attack Deku. Deku, attack Bakugo. If you don't want to be aggressive, then kiss. Number 1. Also, I dare you to do your closest shop / hairdresser / anything public and just chill there for 5 to 10 minutes.
This isn't a dare stream, this is a Q&A.
Bakugo, attack Deku.
Also, do your English homework. You misspelled attack.
Deku, attack Baku. I guess we gotta kiss because we're not feeling very attacked.
Okay. Hey, you're not gonna hit a guy with no quirk. Actually, you've done that plenty of times. I take it back.
Damn, he really don't want to kiss. I've been trying, okay? Look, Firebeaner said, Firebeaner. Okay, I think it's supposed to be Firebender. If you're beating her on fire, you gotta find an ointment for that. Why is Bakugo always flirting with you, Sensei? Sensei.
Spell sensei,
And
right?
don't say he's not, because he looks gay. And he keeps stealing my candy in the back of the class.
Do I teach elementary school students?
Do I steal candy from babies?
Plus, you look gay, L. Like, how many hate crimes happened in this? Like,
Mr. Firebeaner. We already know, because he looks gay. What do you mean?
class, you can't say that about
You
people.
can't say that. I'm not stealing candy. I just kind of steal you guys' slime sometimes. You know, leave them under your desk, okay?
Well, thank you. It's gross.
I poke them a little bit. I gotta see what you got. Hey, so, yeah, I just found this. I dropped it outside, out the window when I was coming in, so... I still got the gold sticker on there.
That's sweet of you, Kachan.
I'm glad I looked out the window just now. I dropped it again.
You need to find a better way to attach this thing, Kachan. Also,
Yeah.
you messed up my painting.
Do you like turtles? Okay, let's scroll back up. We're in...
Here you go, Kachan.
There might actually be children in here, probably, actually, yes, under the age of 10 at this point.
At this point. Yukio Tosu asked, who makes the best Katsudon, Mama Inko or Mr. Bakugo?
Now that's an interesting question.
Nothing beats my mama's cooking.
God damn it, Izuku!
Look, hers is... You can't beat out the love she puts in her food.
You saying I don't put love in your food, Izuku?
No, but it's a mother's love. I know you and your mom don't get along, so you don't get it.
Are you always gonna be a mama's boy? Huh? Even when you move forward? Huh? Even when you start dating somebody and you just want to like, mommy is the best. Like, that's how you sound to me right now.
Well, I'm not dating anyone, so it
Like
doesn't
what,
matter.
are you gonna walk your mom down the aisle too?
No!
I gotta know these things, Izuku, so I know what I'm getting into, okay?
What do you mean?
What do you mean, what do I mean? I'm just asking.
Well, you know what? I've tried a lot of Katsudon, and yours is also my favorite. They're just different.
Why are people asking if we're gonna have a kid together?
That's not even biologically possible.
Well, it is. Some people got quirks to do that.
Why do you know that?
Yeah, you act like you don't know what's going on in the quirk world, even though you know.
Look, I have roughly 30 kids to deal with at a time. I'm not exactly thinking about having my own.
Okay, so are we gonna have a kid together?
No.
Would you want kids if we...
Well,
Wait, no, if you were in a relationship at all, would you want kids eventually?
I don't know. I haven't thought about it.
Why not? You're like 25.
So? That's still young. No one in our class has had kids yet. Why are you asking me this?
I'm just... Look, your mom has not pestered you about this shit already? Because you don't even have a quirk anymore. You're not even a hero anymore.
Are you saying that because I'm not a hero anymore and I don't have a quirk anymore, it's my duty to have children?
No. But there's different expectations. That's all I'm trying to say. So have you thought about it? You want kids or not? I got someone I can ring up if it's the same sex. Just Just checking if that's what you're into. Which, are you into that?
Well, Jack, can you just read the next question?
You never answered the really big ones. This is literally a Q&A. I'm asking you questions. You won't even answer mine.
These are questions in my class.
What
They should
the
be
hell,
about
man?
class-related things and things about heroes, things about history, not about my preference towards children and
Men? Okay, well. You see, Tiffany Delrose 4131 said, could you survive 5 Nights at Freddy's? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I don't know if Izuku could. God, I could imagine you as the night guard.
I do better than Katsudon.
No, but I'd be out there, I'd be blasting their asses.
Yeah, but I actually could keep up with the mechanics of the game because I'm good at staying up all night. I'm good at monitoring multiple things at once, conserving energy.
Okay, let's do a
Looking
FNAF
at multiple
playthrough.
screens.
All right, Tiff. Good. I have a question for you. If Bakugo and Deku do a FNAF playthrough and compete against each other for how long we can survive, which FNAF game should we do in this level of severity? Because FNAF 1's easy, right? FNAF 1's easy.
I'm talking a big game. I've never played a FNAF game.
I've played a FNAF game. FNAF 1's easy. Which
FNAF
one?
2.
Which one would be a challenge, huh?
I feel like FNAF 2 has a lot to manage.
Yeah,
With like,
definitely. Okay, you guys gave us almost 400 comments,
Yes.
so we definitely didn't get through all of them.
Thank you guys, though, for commenting, asking questions, and participating. I hope that those of you who did have yours had a good time and everybody else thought it was fun.
We'll consider doing a part 3 just from the same post later.
Yeah.
But you guys love these, so we'll do them again. I'm sorry this one took so long. We were so freaking busy, and then we got sick.
A lot happened.
There was a lot,
It's been busy.
We've been busy, okay? We've been busy and sick and dying, and we're good now, but we were dying.
Yeah, but we're good now.
We're good now.
And if you guys want to see more Q&As, things like this, make sure you comment, interact with this post.
We will see you in the next one, so remember, be there and be square.
Bye.
Bye, guys.